Alex, congratulations. When you returned to sports car racing in, 2011, you seemed to have nothing. And then 4 years later, to be double world champions, Le Mans winners, does that put you ahead of schedule, ahead of your expectations?
Yeah, I don't think we, or anybody expected that we will be that successful in a second season. Of course, the expectation was very high. You know, being Porsche, you don't get there just to be part of it. So for sure, the expectation was high, and we really wanted to win Le Mans in the second season. But to have really such an exceptional season and winning so many races and all the qualifyings and so on, that was for sure a big surprise.
Yeah, but the priority presumably was Le Mans, and when that was in the bag, when that was won, did you start to think more seriously about the World Championship then?
The priority was Le Mans. The whole strategy over the whole 4 years was pointed to Le Mans 2015. 2014 was a learning year. So there was a clear strategy behind. The real planning for the second half of the season really started in the beginning of 15, because that's when you need to start aero development for the second half of the year. And that's where we started to concentrate on the rest of the season.
What a wonderful season it became. Stay with us a moment. I think Henry Hope-Frost is out there in the audience with some of your world champions.
I'm indeed. Thank you, Steve. Good evening, everybody. A table of champions, the Porsche table. Ladies and gentlemen, world champions, Timo Bernhard, Brendan Hartley, and Mark Webber. Let me grab a quick word with Mark. We'll be hearing more from the Australian later on. Mark, world champion, how does that sound?
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome season, obviously. You know, to be here with all the team tonight on English soil to wrap up a nice little world championship was phenomenal for the brand. On the return, obviously, it's not an easy race to win. Obviously, at Le Mans, getting the sister car, obviously the 19 had a great night and a great finish to the race, and they got the job done. But then the rest of the season as well, getting the four wins on the bounce with Timo, Brendan, and myself was, you know, really cemented the rest of the championship, so it was awesome.
Next target for you, Le Mans, in 2016?
Yeah, I'd love to win that race. Obviously, it's the one outstanding one which I can do with the brand, so it would be awesome to grab that. And then, you know, the grey hairs are coming pretty quick, so I need to get my finger out.
Good stuff. Good to see you, Mark. Let me talk to a man who did win Le Mans, one of very few Brits to win the great race. Nick Tandy is here, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty special, isn't it? You're a Brit who won Le Mans, and you extended Porsche's run in the Great Race.
Yeah, a Brit in a Porsche who won at Le Mans. And I mean, these cars are so fantastic to drive. It's a pleasure just to be able to get the chance to test one, let alone get to race one in the biggest race in the world, and to come out and actually win the race. It's something like Nico said. It's something that none of us will ever forget.
Reduced programme next year, only 2 cars at Le Mans. Will we see you in that car in 2016?
In 2016, it's... no, we won't. There's no... trying to think what year it is now. No, we're only taking 2 cars to Le Mans next year, and it's a shame for obviously the whole team and everybody that put everything into running that car at the race, but you know, hopefully we'll be back in the future.
Good to see you, and very well done. Thanks, Nick.
It sort of energised the whole category. Derek Bell, the great Derek Bell, is sitting down there thinking of giving it another go as well. What about Formula One drivers coming into sports car racing? What extra element do they bring to what you're all about?
I mean, first of all, they're extremely professional, they're extremely driven, so it helps basically to give very professional feedback and guide the development, setup work and so on, but also to really drive the team.
And the seasons to come, Audi are going to give it another good go. Are we back into a golden age of sports car racing, Porsche against Audi?
I mean, certainly we hope so. I mean, it was a very good season, I think, for the sport. It was extremely good racing. That's what we need. It was very close racing. I'm sure not only Audi, but I think for sure Toyota, they also will work like hell now and have probably worked like hell for the last half year to catch up. So I think it should be very close next year.
It's a good season and a wonderful season for Porsche. Congratulations on the season and tonight's John Bolster Award as well. Alex Hitzinger, ladies and gentlemen, of Porsche. Johnny Herbert, thank you very much indeed as well.